Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Phoenix Point, where we're recovering, things are getting back on track. We're about to step into here the mission for the Prisoner of Ice objective that we have had for roughly forever, I think 100 episodes. Before we do that, I'm considering pressing some of these mutation buttons. Now, I don't know for sure that we actually need to do that. Our A-team, especially, is already very good at their jobs. But I sort of want to just hit the thing to play with it, Like, some of me wants to just hit Synod Head here and see if this is as good as I hope that it is. Or maybe Judgment Head. The Judgment Head does seem good, and plus 10% accuracy, especially on Crypto, who does not have the greatest accuracy in the first place. Maybe that's a little bit better. Alright, let's try this. Let's try the Judgment Head. So if I press this, does it just happen? Or is this going to take some time? Or that's an intense look. Hold on, what would this one look like? Ooh. That's cool. It's like three guys, but also they're a snail? Who doesn't want to look like three guys and also a snail? I'm really actually very torn between these. I think that they're both really good. This team would be super powerful with additional will points. You know what, we're going to go this way. I have waffled enough. Now I press the button. No, apparently you mutate instantly. Okay, well. So we traded out a helmet that was giving 10 armor and 10 perception for 12 armor, no perception, and a stealth reduction. But also, radiant hope. I mean, who wouldn't want to look behind them and see that over their shoulders? It would certainly give me the will to run away. Alright, and then I think we have 215 mutagens remaining. Do we want to mutate up anybody else? With maybe like a Perceptor head or some stompy legs? You know what? Let's save the rest of the mutagens for the other team. We'll maybe feed them some power. Because we have definitely unfairly stacked this one, and it is causing us some problems. Alright, let's special mission. We gotta fight some raiders. We are mostly in pretty good shape. Just want to make sure that everybody has a reasonable amount of ammunition and everything. You're cool. You're cool. Actually, well, we're about to be fighting raiders. Never mind. I was about to say, do I want to give you a neural rifle? But no. We could give you one of these. Gives you just 10 more damage at a significantly increased range. Yeah, that's probably fair. Let's make sure that you have an actual mag for that. And then you honestly should probably have you should bring additional equipment into the field because you have a ton of weight. You can carry other people's stuff for them. We don't need to be carrying this anymore. Should probably have a mag for the Iron Fury. And then, like, if I had any extra grenades, Pondus might take them. Although, honestly, Pondus is going to be pretty far away from people. She's not like Lise, who tends to be up in the action due to the way our stuff is worked out. This is a way better laser rifle for you, or a way better assault rifle, rather, for you. I'm just trying to move stuff. Okay, hold on a second. It's not actually super easy to just, like, drag stuff out of the inventory, because if you drag it onto a slot, it replaces it swaps the things, which is maybe an intuitive thing for it to do, but it's almost never what I want it to do. Alright, you're probably good. We don't really have any fancy new pistols for you. Not yet. We are building fancy pistols. Okay, I think we're ready to rock. Secure the cryo lab. I might be over-preparing here a little bit, because this is a mission that we've had for roughly forever, and that means that it's possible that the opposition on this mission was generated at the time it was given, and we're just going to breeze right through this. I don't know if I think that that's better or worse design, actually, than generating the opposition at the moment that you actually load in. I suppose, over time, the raiders would get more powerful if they also have level-up mechanics. Part of me almost thinks that this mission should have raiders in it if you do it when you get it, but if you wait long enough, the raiders should all be dead when you arrive, and it should be Pandorans instead. I don't really know of any games that do stuff like that, though. Okay, who wants to run forward? I really don't like the way it laid my dudes down, because Bave should not be in the back. Am I going to do the standard Bave dash forward before we make any decisions? Yeah, I think so.
Pushing on.
He's just such a good scout. Interesting. He sees nothing. He continues to see nothing. Well, this is weird. That's not all that large. I mean, I guess all we're really doing is going over here. Maybe this is one of those things where nothing's going to happen until we touch the objective, and then all of a sudden dudes are going to come out of the woodwork. Could be. Let's have... Probably don't want to have you lay down a turret this turn, because we have no idea where the threats are going to be. We'll just we'll roll everybody up behind Bave.
Relocating.
Tiny can get over here. I'm pretty sure these barrels are no longer explosive. They were once explosive, but they've gone bad. They are no longer ripe.
No time to waste.
You can tell by the coloration and the way that the quality of their pollen has changed. Yeah, Pondus, just run ahead up here. Going for that building with Pondus. Okay. I realized I was not 100% certain there was roof there, but I had seen the ladder. So I was mostly running for a ladder. Okay, and that tells me, oh yeah, so actually that first turn dash is like even better than it used to be, because now I can run up here and feed you some extra will. It's like you only kind of dashed. The Crypto's portrait has become horrifying. Okay, well it is Dude. Dude is hiding behind an explosive barrel that is in fact still fresh. A mistake that we will make clear to him. Oh, please take cover behind it. You should all stand next to this. That's not even cover, dog. We're over here. Aw, he kept running. I was really hoping he was going to stop there. So it turns out that's everyone. That's all of the enemies. We found all of them. Okay, that's a series of decisions that you are technically allowed to make about where to stand. This got weird. So what would compel the sharpshooter to do this thing? I don't understand this move at all. Part of me wants to run over and just bash that dude. Alright, how do we want to handle this? I want to start with the grenade launcher. Tiny, where you at, my friend? I guess, is there an easy indication of who has return fire? There's no obvious return fire indicator, but I would assume their assaults have return fire. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter that much if Tiny provokes a return fire, because he's very heavily armored. So let's see, we have enough action points to go Boom Blast into Rapid Clearance, and then just drop 2 grenades right here, and if we get kills, then continue firing grenades, and I kind of think that that's going to be a tremendous amount of fun. So what if I just go Boom Blast, Rapid Clearance, and then let's do the thing. Let's make a real ass of ourselves. And also these guys. More of these guys than ourselves. Yeah, I mean, just drop it directly on the red thing there. And we'll see if he provokes any return fire. Well, that didn't do nearly as much damage to them as I was hoping. We might get a kill. It would be pretty cool if we got a kill. We indirectly got a kill. That guy is dead. Holy crap. Look at him. Hold on. Let's zoom in a little bit. Jesus. This is a violent video game. Alright,
Ready to fire.
I mean, right? What was this person thinking? I could just shoot her gun over and over again until she is not able to shoot back. I'm still not 100% sure how I want to shoot you. Yeah, man, I was really expecting to get at least 1 kill from those grenades, and then that kill would feed me another grenade to kill the other one, and then I would get another grenade. That didn't work the way I wanted it at all. So we have lots of options. The core issue we're having here is not that this is like too difficult of a murder puzzle to solve, but rather that like there's just... Whoa, hold on a second. I'm going to click on Crypto again here. So apparently we did that. That's the thing that we've done to them. Let's start with Let's see, Lisa's going to be able to pick up a couple of kills. Oh, you know what? Bave. Bave also has rapid clearance. This might be a good time for Bave to use rapid clearance to actually kill a bunch of people. It costs a lot. I won't be able to dash if I do it. But like if we go rapid clearance... Man, if I could do rapid clearance and adrenaline rush in the same turn, I could mess some people up. I'm actually not sure which is the right thing to do here. Adrenaline rush gives us like a move and 3 shots. Or I guess we have vision of a lot of people right now. Do I want to just, yeah, take this as 4 shots? Maybe. Maybe that's how we close up this guy. And then that leaves Crypto free to do other things. Like run forward and do mind control. Sorry I'm so torn here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start with Adrenaline Rush. We're going to get some will back when we kill people is what I'm thinking. I'm going to start with Rapid Clearance. We're going to shoot that guy, which kills him, gets me back... I'm hoping 3 will, and also the 2 action points that I spent. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. So we have a trivial kill here. Recovered 2 will. Okay. So now, kill you. I still have 2 action points left, but now I have 6 will. And so the question is it worth at this point throwing on Adrenaline Rush? I'd have to shoot you twice to kill you, but I probably would. And I'd get my 2 action points back. And then I could do like... I'm gonna do it. Hopefully this works the way we want it to. I do have to be a little cautious about Tiny there. Hold on a second. If I use Crypto first to do an armor break, then we can maybe get this kill with just 1 of Babe's action points, which then allows us to actually net action points from the fight, or from the kill, and push forward and kill some people. Or maybe I don't worry about this and I instead just use Crypto to armor break their heavy. That's probably better.
Loud and clear.
So yeah, let me just do this then. Alright, so we have 2 action points remaining.
Acquiring target.
I don't much like the shot I have available here. Hold on a second, we'll come back to you. Let me actually do this thing that I'm talking about. So run up. Oh wait, do I just have a straight mind control? Will points? How many will points do you have? Only 1? I guess we've committed several murders. Yeah, okay, that makes things easier. This team is very powerful. So then, hold on. Now you're part of the consideration. You have what on earth is? Hold on. What is that you are holding? That's magazine. Why do you have your ammo in your? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's see. I can run up to here. This feels a little horrifyingly evil, right? Taking control of someone's body and forcing them to kill their friends and comrades. That's a little monstrous, just a tiny bit monstrous. Alright, now you're somewhat de-armored. I don't think we're going to get a kill, though. I could run up 1 action point worth of spaces before firing. This doesn't really get me closer. Only had 1 more will point. We could dash. I could use yet another ability. I'm just gonna take this, I think. Wait, what is this option? Huh, why am I allowed to recover for... Right! Everything is a single action point. Oh, that's very interesting.
Targeting.
Alright, I'm going to try to take this shot. And if we don't get it, I'm going to maybe... Alright, well, I managed to miss but shoot the person behind. Obviously reload for free. And then maybe I take the single action point recover to go back to having lots of will. I did not even consider that might be a possibility. Also, we have completely bashed a hole all the way through this building, which is very silly. Yeah, I'm just going to recover. Plus 5 will points. What a ridiculous turn. I have to imagine we're going to be able to deal with these guys. So let's have you... Hold on, can I move Crypto? Crypto's in like a really awkward spot for everybody else. Okay, well, we accidentally destroyed the gun. You don't have another weapon. So you're dealt with. Problem solved. Now, we can have you... try to find a spot where I can see the person in the back. This does not give me that vision. So I have to go this way. I have to go at least this far. I'm a little skeptical of whether or not I'll be able to shoot from right here.
Keep on pushing.
But I'm going to choose to trust the line of sight that the game is drawing for us. Okay, she will lean through. Let's see if we can get the person in back.
All I need is a clear shot.
Probably not. I'm probably going to end up killing the person in front first. Oh my god, it worked. And we disabled the torso. You have 20 effective health remaining. See, this one has way more will than the dude we mind controlled. Whatever. I'll just take that same shot again, and if it gets the person in front, we'll take the one in back with somebody else. Pondus has done like basically nothing, so have to imagine. Yeah, we'll tighten up that reticle, and then this is a nice easy one. This team is definitely very, very powerful. I hit the cover. There was a tiny bit of my reticle that was still on the cover. Well, that's annoying. Crypto, you definitely don't have it. In fact, if you... Okay, no, you're still close to Bave. You know what? Fall back. Be in even better cover. And then all we really have left is Chaos, who doesn't... And the odds that this guy's going to shoot at any of us are basically 0. I think he goes for the mind-controlled one. So I think what I'm going to do is just have Chaos run up. Get in a position where she can participate next turn. I feel comfortable with that turn. I can't believe Pondus' shot. That was so bad. What's happening right now? There we go. So I think that tells us that there's somebody left alive that we haven't seen yet. Interesting. Not a good way to survive, in my opinion. What on earth was that move? Why would you do that? I wonder if we can capture enemy soldiers, like human enemy soldiers. You're back at 9 will points. What ridiculous. I'm gonna stun glove you a couple of times. Actually, this might not be a good idea. I'm gonna panic you. Then I'm gonna stun glove you. Because I was worried about the counter attack there. It turned out not to, the math wasn't very good on that one. So yeah, there's somebody somewhere. I always forget that the stun glove does damage. somebody somewhere who is not yet visible to us. I think. Oh, you know what? It could be that the mission just hasn't ended because, I didn't do the mission objective. But I'm a little worried about the fact that there was such a significant delay on their turn starting.
No rest for the wicked.
So I think we need to put away this dude. Lola El Masri. I'm sorry about this, Lola. I don't feel great about it, but the thing is, you are going to get unmind controlled real soon, and that's going to be real bad for me. Again, there's a level of undeniable evil occurring here.
One less to
All right, and it said she was friendly, but when I killed her, I gained will. So I don't know, man. I don't feel like the game thought she was a friendly unit. Yeah, I don't really know what to... Over here and then, like, overwatching this in case somebody comes down the stairs? Good. There's a non-zero chance that you're the one who's running in to pick up the thing. And crypto's real fast. It doesn't have to be Lise, but it could be Lise. Ponda should probably just not be all the way back here. In Overwatch, this way. Okay, this time there was no hesitation at all, so yeah, we'll just grab the thing and go home. Yeah, Pondus's combination of abilities is a little overwhelming. Do an objective. Okay, it's not going to make me walk back out. I appreciate that. So Crypto and Chaos not getting a ton of experience here. It's tough for Chaos. So you get a little bit by just participating in the mission, but we need Chaos to be a bigger part of things. Handing her that pistol, so definitely a useful thing there. With the facility secured, our operatives have carefully retrieved the viral samples that were stored here. They are in less than ideal shape, but preliminary analysis suggests it's extremely likely that we're looking at some version of the Pandora virus. A more rigorous analysis will be initiated immediately.
In the 1960s, the Phoenix Project clashed with an unknown intelligence outfit associated with the CIA. One of these clashes concerned the cultures stored in this lab, said to be responsible for a terrible plague somewhere in what was then called the Third World. At the time of his death, my great-grandfather was trying to force the CIA to at least share some samples, but they denied everything, even the existence of this lab. It looks like the research was abandoned in the late 1970s. I'm not sure why. The samples are degraded, but if my analysis is correct, this is the Pandora virus. Sometimes I wonder whether the only reason we survived as a species is sheer luck.
Yes, that is what it is. Thanks to our investigation of Randolph Symes III, we have now gathered sufficient information to initiate a study of the Pandora virus. Hey, that sounds like an important thing to do. Complete research, Pandora virus. What am I currently researching? Mutation technologies? I mean, that does sound important. Pandora virus is a day in 10 hours? I guess let's make this a priority. I'm probably like way behind on the plot. And then we have another mission in the immediate area. Feels like we ought to just go right over here and do it, right? Let's even Dilbat destroyed by Pandorans. I think that's not that's the thing we had given up on, right? We had decided that was not going to be savable. And then we have two of these happening. New Jericho is really going for it. I wonder if it's going to be feasible for us to stop them from doing that by like maybe destroying some New Jericho havens or something. Oh, hey, look at that. Synedrian's deploying anti-mist things. That's actually really nice because it tells us, it gives us an indication of how big the circle is going to eventually grow. Yeah, I'm afraid our mist repellers are still not going to be large enough to defend other people very much, but what can you do? Okay, you have arrived here, and you are headed here to do a recruitment. Yeah, we definitely have the resources for that. So now we need to do some more a recruitment. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter, I remember this problem. That's a heavy. We should get that. Okay, extreme threat level. Scavenging missions are much more dangerous if within a mist zone. Well, then let's not do it? I don't really see a reason to do it then. Congratulations, you warded me off. Ooh. Yeah, where do I want you? Phoenix Storage 1, I think. That's the place the Tiamat's closest to, right? Alright, so what's on the manufacturing docket now? A bunch of grenades and then a bunch of upgraded weaponry. Honestly, we should probably just let all that finish. A group of unknown individuals masquerading as members of Synedrian have stolen valuable energy research from Atshu. From this place. We must secure the lab and retrieve the research. On it. I'm all about secure and retrieve lately. Your ammo is fine. Did you know heavy weapons weigh more? Oh, that's interesting. Heavy weapons weigh more and are held at waist level, and because of the way the aiming in this game works, it actually matters that they're held at waist level. I had not considered that. We've definitely had some problems where low cover didn't allow me to shoot at a thing, and I thought it was because of because the character wasn't properly standing up when trying to fire from behind the cover. I wasn't thinking at all about the fact that the physical position of the weapon matters. I don't know if I've made it clear or not. I'm trying not to belabor the point, but I really, really like the way this game handles the shooting mechanics. But I sometimes still think in a very XCOM way, obviously. Yeah, that's neat. Alright, my objective is to secure the area. Well, why don't I just secure this area? Oh, check out the streetlights. Those are cool. Huh. I'm very easily distracted today. My brain is everywhere else. Who wants to be the scout?
Receiving loud and clear.
Turns out it's you. Go forth and have will... You know what? Maybe I don't want to spend any will points. I'm just thinking about the the wonderful things we discovered. Also, why does it keep starting Bave all the way in the back? That's very annoying. I wonder if I could change his position in the group and have that effect, because it's got to be picking who goes where somehow, right?
Repositioning.
I'm going to take a very cautious set of positions here.
Yes.
Because we have no idea what we're up against, and frankly, most of it is just I'm trying to get into a position where I can fight without having to spend any will to get there. And since we didn't spend any will this turn, it doesn't so much matter where you end up.
I'm here.
Chaos probably just needs to run
Dashing ahead.
like a lot forward. Man, you really do not travel well.
Advancing.
Also, we might want to give Tiny a direct fire weapon at some point. I guess the weight, weight is a serious issue here. Alright, so you're just done. We'll have a couple of people go on Overwatch. Enemies could, in theory, come from this way? Maybe? Watch that way. You can Overwatch this way. I trust Lise not to shoot any of our other soldiers in the back of the head. Look at these cowards who definitely know where my Overwatch zones are. Ah.
Just like we discussed.
That's interesting. Is there an invisible person? There are invisible people. Well, let's boom blast. And I'm going to drop some grenades on some of these places where it seems like maybe there are people. Start with this guy. Be careful not to shoot at that streetlight.
I have a serious injury. Could use some help.
Sounds like someone has a serious injury. That's a good start. Is the problem you are having here? Oh, I think Crypto is occluding the line of fire because the weapon is held at waist level. Hey, Crypto, could you maybe move over slightly? I'm just going to do this for right now. We'll finish moving Crypto later. Yep, that was in fact the problem. Very silly. Alright, so I think if we move close enough, they become visible, right? Isn't that what we figured out with the pain chameleons? Let's try doing this. Okay. Yeah, I do not actually have to get adjacent. That was basically what I was testing there. So the whole point of this was just like, this is, whole point of this was to teach me things that I have already learned on account of the fact that I played a huge amount of the game after receiving this mission, but before doing it. Oh hey, that's just a normal-ass sharpshooter. Well, my plan was to do this thing. You shoot it approximately where the blood's coming from. Alright, that was a kill. We can shoot their sharpshooter with our sharpshooters.
Zooming in.
Yeah, this will be nice and easy. Chaos. Do you want to do a thing? Actually, I could lay a turret from right here. This is probably an okay place to do that. If the rest of the enemies are kind of like in the building, maybe what I want to do is just run up and fire a lot of pistol shots. Okay, let's run up to here. Let's see what the pistol
Ready
shot
to fire.
looks like. It's honestly quite bad. I do, of course, have the ability to dash. Not very far on account of my extremely bad movement. This shot's, like, fairly likely to hit. It's north of 50%. I think I'd just lay a turret. I know, I'm always talking about how we need to get XP and everything. Alright, so now it's you
Taking
guys.
aim.
You have your crazy bonus. Do I want to quick shot this even though I don't really need to? It's very close to free, and it preserves an action point, so I guess I should. Look at your accuracy. Wow, that went clean through and obliterated a streetlight in the background somewhere. Move within 5 tiles. We might have a use for that. Then you could dash up and probably reveal that person. And also possibly get yourself into some trouble
Pushing
while I'm doing it. Not close enough. I mean, I could still just fire. I was hoping that I would reveal them and be able to tell if I had a decent shot. Who do we still have left? Also Lise. Okay.
I'm here.
Lise, Pondus, and Bave. So, one thing I could do is just have Bave run up to here. Be more likely to get vision. Yeah, I wonder. Because the position they're standing in should be visible through that window, right? I bet the sharpshooters can get the shot. But we might need Bave to help us figure out where it is. I'm going to hit quick aim here. Let me see if I can... I have an indicator. I can't. I have no idea. Because the camera went behind an obstruction, I have no idea.
Moving to position.
Okay.
All I need is a clear shot.
Yeah, you got it. Interesting mission.
Enemy down!
Alright, and Bave can still actually make it onto the roof. Interesting. That's not what my plan was, but yeah, that's obviously what we should do. Can't tell. I think I'm giving will to you. I can't really do too much. If I move down here, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna hit and turn. So there's at least 2 of them left.
Activating scanners.
It might have been an attempted crossbow. Those turrets are not going to be terribly useful if all that's left are infiltrators. I was kind of hoping there would be more enemy soldiers of different types. We might have shots on that guy from the snipers if we can just get Bave over here to reveal the existence of this person. Oh, the floor in here is all busted. I don't much like our approach there. Like,
All set.
pretty ugly. Everyone wants to just have Chaos dash up and then... We could get really close, but that also leaves Chaos way out in the middle of everything, and maybe this is not actually the place. Wait, that's... Sorry. Maybe this is not actually a safe place to be, is what I meant. You know, with like... words. What? Okay, that's definitely not what I was trying to do. I guess just, run up to here now? I'm gonna take a pistol shot at the general area of the sound. Let's see if I cause it to start bleeding. I guess it doesn't... The bleeding effect doesn't happen unless you disable a thing anyway, right? My guess is that the enemy here is using poison crossbows, so I'm a little reluctant to leave Tiny out in the open if I don't have to. See if we can cause a little bit of bleeding this way. Seems like it. I wonder if Crypto is allowed to mind control or even attempt mind control on people that they can't see. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Some of that must have made contact.
my way.
I know that blind fire is not how you're actually supposed to be doing this. We're supposed to be moving up to get vision, but I do so love just shooting at the noise. Alright, Bave, maybe you want to like do some of this the correct way. I'm assuming that running around here is not going to get me vision, because I'm literally not able to see the enemy. We could move to here. That'll probably do it. We'll see if Pondus can pick up a shot.
I see them.
On it.
And Pondus actually does have double quickfire available, although not actually necessary. Can you see the noise indicator over here? And we could... I'm going to take the quick aim. Go ahead and easily put this one away. And then I think I'm not going to do the other quick aim. I'm just going to move up. Maybe I should do it. Because it would be pretty cool if it worked, right? Oh, never mind. That person is totally dead. Yeah, their stuff dropped on the ground. Okay, then yeah, I am going to move up because you need to be somewhere else. And I'm not too worried about closing up on another person because I'm pretty sure that nobody can see Pondus right now.
Moving to position.
I am similarly stealthy. Okay, well. Seems easy enough.
Moving now.
Oh, no vision, huh? Well...
Moving to position.
I guess it's probably because this is considered to be a wall, even though it is definitely not a wall. I should be able to see that person through it. If I use someone else to break the window, I bet... I have somebody in a position where they can actually see the window. If I use somebody else to break the window, I bet that enemy becomes visible immediately because of the fact that there will no longer be a completely transparent window between Bave and them. So... have you run over to here. Can I peek around the wall? Yeah, see, if you don't actually see an enemy, you won't do the wall peek, even though you definitely should still be able to. It's really awkward for anybody to get that shot. I mean, I don't have to hit the part that Bave is actually up against, right? If I hit over here, maybe it'll break. It's not even really all one piece. Alright, let's have you run up here. We'll just have to get into position to shoot next turn, because I don't think we're going to be able to put anything together this turn.
Sprinting.
And it's okay, we're not in any grave danger or anything here. Only thing we could really try is... yeah, never mind. I'm gonna jetpack up onto the roof. Probably here. We'll just let this one last guy have a turn. I don't think any of us are in enough danger that this should really be a risk.
Let's roll.
I'm thinking the easiest way to get her a shot is probably to actually run inside and just shoot through the window in there. And then you are... I mean, there's not much point in laying down a turret.
Dashing to the
So I guess you're just going to commit really, really deeply. Alright, that'll do.
Engaging.
Okay, I think that's probably going to be pretty easy to deal with. I do still have 2 full action points. I suppose I could just stop right here and cap you a couple of times. You know, this will give me some XP at least, and there's no way this person's going to survive the turn, right? So we may as well.
Ah! Ah!
Okay.
On it.
I don't want to drop that down there, but definitely worried about blowing up Bave. No? Cannot shoot. Can shoot. Cannot shoot. That's... Why? Why cannot shoot?
Moving now.
If I move over here, can shoot? Can shoot. Hey, look, I found him. I will say, I appreciate the restraint that this particular enemy had in choosing not to move at all during their last turn because of the fact that it would have revealed them. That's some good, solid strategy. Crypto, feel free to get you some XP here. What is that? I think I damaged this machinery. Okay, and then somebody needs to just pick up the rest of the damage on Matilda. Lise Eclair, you should be ashamed of yourself. Hey, that was a pretty good hit, actually. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm hoping that the turret's damage... You guys... We're getting to the point where I'm starting to become nervous that this thing is actually going to survive to the end of a turn. Can you please? You know what? I'm going to quick aim and everything. We are not going to have any chance of missing this shot. There we go.
Hostile down.
100% coverage. Yeah, I'm hoping that turret's damage counts as Chaos doing stuff for the purpose of Chaos earning XP. Yeah, see, that was better. 52 points. At those rates of XP gain, Crypto is still many missions away from the final level, and Chaos is many, many, many. I wonder if maybe Chaos is the one that we should hand off to the other team. We've secured the lab and retrieved the research. We have not, however, managed to identify the origin of these pseudo-Synedrian members. Their equipment seems authentic, but some of it is out of date. Perhaps they're members of a breakaway faction, or another faction's attempt to undermine their reputation. Site added to Geoscape, Big Hughes Energy. You ever look at someone and think, wow, that guy's really got that Big Hughes energy? This is a non-trivial trip. Tell you what, we're going to fly back to Sumral. No recruitment to do on the way. This Synedrian Haven has an infiltrator, and actually I think I want another infiltrator. Now that I'm a little more familiar with what they do, I kind of think they're great. So, let's do that. Let's just go straight there. Okay, you've arrived, and they recruit the heavy, except may not recruit the heavy. I am short materials. Yeah, that's... Well, that's a problem. Okay, we can food trade here. I don't really have... Ooh, boy, that's a real attacking force. Sorry, y'all are on your own on that one? For a number of reasons. You're still traveling to the site of that battle, and you might even get there on time, maybe? It's actually looking okay. Don't have time to solve most of these problems. Okay. Food for materials. Absolutely. Unfortunately, this means that we're not going to be able to recruit the the infiltrator. But I definitely want this heavy. And then Manticore 1 probably needs to go back to Phoenix Point. Or no, needs to go back to Phoenix Storage. Yeah. Actually, hold on a second. No, probably what we want is for you to go trading. So what I want to see is, yeah, stuff like this. Where food is not one of the... Oh. Is it by a New Jericho force of roughly 6 points greater than the defending force? It sure is. Okay, well... Tiamat will head in that direction, I suppose. We'll go through this haven for trading purposes. Yeah, we're just not going to be able to do the recruitment I want. Let's let you go ahead and get back over here. Tiamat is on the way to a thing. You must also be on your way to a thing. And I really want to trade food for materials. So in a place like this where we can see 2 resources, it's always the 3rd resource trading for the other 2. So, about here. Okay, I'll do that.
Haven is under attack.
Interesting that this new Jericho vehicle, which definitely did not have 19 attacking force points left in it, like, it's the one that attacked the other Sanhedrin Haven, right? So it's kind of wild that they're able to just not have to go back to base or anything. They're able to just pick up and move to the next one, and their force is completely replenished. Well, we should probably have the Tiamat turn around then. I was going to go to that other one on after going through the travel. Man, absolutely everywhere.
Construction complete.
Cool. We constructed an energy thingy. I'm not sure why it paused. Nobody is where they were going. Sinahutum claims to be the birthplace of the Apostle to the Onceborn, the missionary-like figure sent to bring foreign havens into the Anu fold. Although there is no real proof of this in any of the canonical texts, Exarch Rodriguez has decided to build a massive statue to honor the Apostle. All that's lacking is the right materials to build it with. Exarch Rodriguez is prepared to offer us a really good deal if we can help him. This is a one-time offer. I don't have any interest in trading materials for other resources, but my suspicion is this is also reputation here. And I'm actually kind of curious if anything happens if you get to 100. So we will just donate the materials. Okay, only 4 points from you, 17 points of attitude from the Haven, from the Haven leader toward the Phoenix Project. I don't know if the Haven leader's opinion actually matters in any meaningful way, though, you know? Also, apparently, they don't need their materials that badly. Just buy back the materials I just donated to you. And then... yeah, I'm out here trying to accomplish objectives, but I almost feel like every one of our resources should be devoted to fighting New Jericho at this point. Alright. You need to just continue doing trades and stuff. So we need... I mean, I guess here's the next place, right? So if you only see one resource, it's either of the other two. You can trade for that. I guess that's what you do. Alright. Attacking strength 12. Tons of rewards for getting the job done. Threat level high. Here's the thing. The Haven under attack is called Anarchistan? Really? That almost makes me not want to save them. That's such a dumb name. No, we're gonna rescue these people, but I don't want to start the mission this late into the episode. So I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I was hoping that we were going to be able to hold off on having to fight the other humans until we had our feet under us a little bit more. But I guess the time has come for open war. So come back next time on Monday for that. Open war against other humans. Not where I was hoping to be. And we'll see you then.